Hey all, Binks here, and we have a brand new and very exciting card in Mockingbird. A 5/9 that costs one less for each card in play that didn't start in your deck. Lots of synergies to think about, things that add tokens, like Squirrel Girl, Doctor Doom, Ultron type stuff. Also, Thanos gets a really nice boost here by having all of the stones discounted. But I think a lot of people are going to just kind of focus on this on Thanos, and I wanted to give you something different that just shocked me with how good it did, and that is Mockingbird Patriot. So the goal of this deck is to just play out a bunch of tokens, get a free Mockingbird, and use Patriot and Surfer to boost up those tokens that get played. Squirrel Girl, do not play this on one. I fell into this trap early. Just hold Squirrel Girl as a potential way to fill our lanes later. A Dazzler is going to be fantastic here. At the minimum, she's a 2/6, very often a 2/8. We fill a ton. Then we have a 3-drop package. We actually have 6 3-drops in here. There's a couple different choices you can make. Hope Summers is almost like always going to be the card that you want to play. You can also play Brood if Brood Ab seems really good for what you're setting up. But you can also do a really disgusting line of going Wave into Doctor Doom, into Absorbing Man, into Odin, which will completely fill your lane with Doombots. Every single lane will get filled, and it just gets really strong. It's kind of hard to fit in Mockingjay or Mockingbird if you do that line, but that was the way that I was just crushing people, because it's the power output is super fast. Unless they get a really good line with their deck, you're going to be in a great spot. Other lines that we could do is that we can do with Hope Summers down. We could do Wave onto Hope Summers or another card onto Hope Summers and Wave somewhere else. And then we could get either Surfer Odin. We could play Surfer Doom on the final turn. Lots of really nice things that can come out there. And then you just kind of play Mockingbird whenever it kind of fits into your curve, which is really great. I had decent expectations for this deck, but it blew me away. We were beating everyone. I think we had an 80% win rate. Untapped is down right now, so I wasn't able to use that. But I think we had like 2 losses and 8 wins. You'll see a bunch of them here. Now, we had a really hard time playing Mockingbird. Either we weren't drawing it, and tons of people are running Mobius right now, so Mobius is a bit of a problem, but I certainly still think it's worth an inclusion, and I hope that you enjoy this deck. As always, if you're enjoying this content, make sure to hit the like button. Check down below, make sure you subscribe, and you can catch you live at twitch.tv/Binks_plays. Enjoy. You peace. Be high. That will give us a Mockingbird trigger, which is nice. We choose to use it. We might just get the Patriot out, though. Hood on Murder World makes sense. I think we go Wave, though. Wave Doom. Wave Doom, like Mockingjay stuff. Maybe we do the Wave Doom Odin line again? I don't know. I do not know. There's a chance. We can Odin this. Maybe we do just Odin. Let's do this. I mean, if they junk us up, it kind of sucks, because then we can't Odin later. Like, if this is a Hobgoblin, we're sad, because then they could just Galactus us for free. Debris, thank you. Let's go like Mockingjay Patriot. Mockingjay Patriot seems really good. I mean, wherever they Hobgoblin is going to be a little scary. If they have Hobgoblin, which I'm guessing they would have played it last turn if they had it, so we should be good on that front. But Mockingjay and Patriot should put us in an okay spot. If we can't hit the Odin because they Hobgoblin us middle, we cry a little bit, but we should be able to find some outs. I'm going to snap on this, I think. They did give us a free Mockingbird, which was kind of cool of them. Because we wouldn't have been able to play Mockingbird Patriot with just the Doom. But the rocks get us over the top. I guess the Green Goblin also buffs our Mockingbird, which is pretty funny. Armored up our Mockingbird. Okay, and then we just Odin middle. Odin middle should be pretty easy peasy. I don't see how they win right and left at the same time, and Odin kind of clears up our middle win. Super solid, man. Super solid. Anti-junk Mockingbird? OP? Question mark? I do not know, maybe. Simply RJB. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Nidavellir is pretty good for us. We no longer Squirrel Girl on one. Squirrel Girl is a Finishing card, not a starting card. I tell you what, though, I'll certainly take a Dr. Doom. Certainly take a Dr. Doom. There's a chance we even pass Absman. Dr. Doom pass Absman is real. Doom rules all. It's Prof X and something a piece. They got a lot of energy cheat out. This is true. We always have to be looking out. They're almost certainly, right, going to be playing a Shang-Chi here. I think we do pass Absorb, man. Like, we take a turn off to get a 4-cost Dr. Doom. I think that's worth it in my book. Now, there's also a chance that we could, like, fill left. Like, if they play anything else left, we could debris them. Also, if they play any 1-costs, we could put them in some trouble. A full passed, which is very weird. We get access to an Odin. Mockingjay, which is 1 cost. That's damn good, man. Let's go here and maybe debris middle. We have no really finisher card, which kind of sucks. But we could get the Odin, which is okay. If they play anything left, we mess up their chance to Shang-Chi us, which is really good. The Mockingbird is going to be really great. I think we're in a pretty sizably, like, winning position. Tom's going to be winning middle. We're already a little bit ahead. I mean, they have so much energy. Like, they just don't really care about things, right? Snapping might be irresponsible, but we're going to do it anyway because we're a little freak. We're a little weirdo. They run! Sarazabu! They run from the Sarazabu, dude. This deck is crazy. This is one of the best locations for us, so we'll snap. Opponent agrees. They like the location as well. It might be there might be a destroy deck that has like Deadpool. Rock. Thank you for the rock. That could potentially buff my Mockingbird. Ooh, getting Doom is really good. Getting Titan is really good here. We can finish the game with Doom Absman. Maybe we just play Brood left now because we know that we're going to be able to get access to Doom Absman. We drew the rock immediately, by the way. I don't know if you noticed that. I sure did. So we get the Brood out. We go... I don't know, question mark? Maybe we just surf for next turn? There's actually a chance that we just surf for next turn. Because we're not going to be able to play Surfer on the final turns with Abs. So maybe we just play the Surfer now. Debris is also a possibility, but with this Black Swan, I think Falcon's pretty likely, right? I think we just maybe go here. To rock, like, right. And then hopefully we draw either like a Mockingjay or something to completely round out, because we're pretty close to being able to filling everything. But hopefully a Mockingjay can help us even further. Patriot's great too. That's nice for us. Wow. Debris jumping in the way of taking all of those hits. What an absolute legend. Squirrel Girl is a nice way to finish filling. If we so need it, which we might not. Winning middle is going to be a bit of an issue. Depending on how much float they get with their Sunspot. But let's start here. In case we top deck Patriot, we want the good Doombot middle. Doom rules all. Okay. We just have an Odin here. Odin's +8, re-triggers Surfer, re-triggers Doom. Pretty damn hard to say no to, man. Our Dazzler gets pretty big. How much is our Dazzler gonna go up? +6? Yeah. I don't think they're gonna have a way to get +5? I think we just win right and middle anyway. Ah, it's a half-baked. Again, no Mockingbird in sight. I don't like, I don't know, man. I don't have choice of when I draw cards. I literally wish that I was drawing Mockingbird every game to show you guys a little bit more Mockingbird content. But I mean, we take our big cool wins when we can. This deck is just really cool even without drawing the card that's insanely busted, right? It would have been 0 cost on that final turn. We could have played Odin and Mockingjay. Okay, so we'll get Brew down on 2. I think is probably better than Patriot. Dazzler's pretty nice there on the tunnel. Now, if they're blob, obviously Quantum Realm's going to be a bit of an issue. We can also wave, but it's not super likely that we're going to get the right card to come out. I think that Brood is there. Ooh, okay. I have a Tillin. We could wave into Doom into like Patriot Debris. It's pretty nice. So let's do that. Patriot might not be that good, or Debris might not be that good, but maybe we'll get Surfer or something like that. Wave might be helpful to them too, so that might be a bit of a miss because now they can play a 4-drop if they have it. Do we want to play Squirrel Girl as well? It'll only leave us 2 spaces available. I think we do. We should only need 2 spaces, right? Sometimes we just Doom if we want. There's a chance that that's the case. They're gonna have a hard time winning Cosmos, I would imagine. Soulstone's a little scary. Gento's annoying, but I mean that just means that we lose right. Doom rules all. Big question is if they have blob or not. 5 cards left in deck. We just gotta live and die if they have blob or not. I think we'll take that risk. It's gonna be very. I feel like I don't really see how they win Quantum Realm without blob. Blob obviously wins it on itself, but I don't really see how they win it without. We get +4 on the Doombot and the Squirrel, +2 on the Dazzler, and then +1 from the Patriot itself, which is pretty solid. They can't really Enchantress or anything left. I guess maybe we run into a little bit of trouble if they have Rogue, but that's really rare in these decks. We just gotta live and die on blob. And I think I'm okay with taking the risk. They try and go middle, I mean, we boost it by 8 power, so they have some way to like attack middle. I think we're still fine. Nice. Big dubs. Big dubs. Didn't even need our Mockingbird. Just Debris here. Start to lock up some of the locations. It obviously doesn't give us as much value as we want, but could still be helpful. We have our Surfer. We can wave in a Doom next turn, but like it's not that great, right? That's the main problem. We could Absorbing Man or Debris, also not all that great. Like, what does Doom really give us next turn? It really doesn't give us much of anything. Or we could just Patriot. Patriot's probably fine. Dracula. I can't Modok, which is great for us. Just play a Surfer out. It's a 6 power card. Wave doesn't really open up any lines for us because we don't have Hope. I think Surfer's just fine. We'll follow up with Absorbing Man and then maybe we get like a Dazzler or something of the like. Just kind of good enough, you know? Also consider Odining, potentially. I mean, this Dracula isn't very scary, right? I have to imagine they're going to be running here. would be my guess. We take our abs man for just extra power, and then we just go Dazzler middle. I don't know how big this Dracula can be. I don't know how scared I have to be of this Dracula. What I could do is this Dazzler kind of juiced. Go here. We're kind of betting quite a bit on this Dracula not being too scary, but maybe that's fine. Our Dazzler's gonna be pretty big. It looks like we're winning left for free, which is really lucky. I don't know how they can put up 21. Proxima Midnight going left actually is soul crushing, huh? If they have that, we're screwed. Ooh, no Proxima Midnight. Very nice. Another good win, another time not drawing Mockingjay. Apocalypse. But pretty cool nonetheless. Can't be mad about a win like that. Victory. A little bit of extra energy goes a long way. That's fine. Mini lab, huh? Mini lab's really annoying. Mini lab's really annoying, man. Can't believe you've done this. We'll start messing up with some rocks, I guess. I mean, there's not too much really we can do. We're kind of stuck in a weird spot. What if they top deck this, or they play the Mobius first instead of the Pixie? I don't know if that's the right play. You know what we could do? We could Absorbing Man into Odin, and then just fill left lane with rocks. Is that even good? Is that good, though? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Seems okay. It seems all right. It seems to be annoying them at least a little bit. This might be kind of like my my Surfer deck that I played. I do realize that the Mobius now works with the Mockingbird, which is kind of sad. We could set up, if we play Wave, we could set up a Odin line. This should win us middle. Then we can play Odin and another card, as long as we draw a 3 cost. I don't know that this is good. Wait, the wave doesn't work because of Mobius. It only works for them. We're still getting huge middle, though. Wakanda forever. We just have to beat them, right? How easy is that going to be? Probably insanely hard. Probably not easy at all. I think this is probably just an L, as we do not have Shang-Chi. We can fight though. 9 and a 2, don't mind if I do. 2 games not draw Mockingbird. 3rd game, Mobius on 2 from the opponent. That's Marvel Snap, baby. They could have like Task. They could also have a bunch of small drops and Monkey. I really doubt that we're gonna win here. I definitely doubt that we're gonna win here. Because they have Pixie stuff too, but we'll have some fun. We will vibe. They're taking their sweet time though. Probably discussing the problems with Shang-Chi and how they beat Shang-Chi. And they might not be able to beat Shang-Chi, so they might leave. Look at that. Somehow sneak a win. By a cheeky cube. Undefeated. You know, we'll take these W's. Mockingbird coming in clutch with 9 power. Hiding an Absorbing Man could be really good for an additional Doom trigger. We'll keep that in mind. We will certainly keep that in our mind. Collector versus Dazzler. We will now, with this, we'll be full filled left. Next turn, probably like... We can't really hide the Squirrel Girl middle if we're going to do the Absorbing Man thing. Tough choices, but is the debris that good? He's fine. We also can't hide the Patriot there. Meek got upgraded. You discard a card that gains +1 power and can move. You're gonna choose now. It's your choice. I think we just do Patriot into Abzan middle and a, like Doom right. And that should be enough to give us the W. It's a lot of power. I mean, I don't know. They'll have to figure out how to beat it, right? Like, the onus kind of ends up falling on them. The Squirrel Girl is tempting, but I think that, you know, Doom bots to fill is simply better. Maybe we play the Doom left eventually. We don't have to be that scared. Okay, them losing their MODOK is great for us. Proxima is obviously not great. We were hoping that, you know, we could maintain Prio. That's probably not going to happen. They probably don't have Eliath though, so we should be good on that front. Let's just play the Absorbing Man middle into the Doom, probably over here on the left. The Proxima is going to be hard to get over top of. We're adding 7 power with the Doombot that's going to end up there. So I mean that has some level of relevance. They're going to try and get this Collector popped off. To me, trying to get that Collector popped off, I think that means we have to play the Doom right and get the double good Doombots left. We want both of the good Doombots to be left to compete with this giant Collector that they're going to have. And this Meek is stuck middle. They're going to be a 10. We're going to have 7. We're going to have 13. So they need to put something there that's more than just like a blade, which could benefit us. Orbeath and double Gambit. What could be the big losses here? Obviously Patriot's bad, Dazzler's bad. As long as they don't get both of them. Okay, just fast forward. We lost a Rock. Oh, we lost a Dazzler. The Dazzler's actually pretty important. And that Rock middle is bad too, but we somehow, some way sneak ahead at the very end. Wowza. How have we not lost, man? We're just staying winning. What a cool deck. What? Okay. Yeah, we're in a great spot. Wave Doom, Asvan Odin. Can't slot Mockingjay in, unfortunately. That's fine. Let's see if they could beat 20 per lane. Doom has to go left. And they have to be 20 a lane. It's really good. 20 per lane is pretty good. Maybe they have a way to beat it. I mean, they killed our cards. That's rude of them, but like this line is really strong. They're probably very confused as to why we snapped, but you know. Wongers. If they have like Wong, Black Panther, Odin, we will lose. I mean, that's just the price you pay, man. I think we beat Wong, Tiger, Odin sometimes. Maybe not.
Doom rules all.
Doom rules all, by the way. That's fine. Yeah, should be good. Their Doom is not enough. There's so many Mobiuses, man. Why don't people like fun? It's so hard to highlight Mockingjay when every time we have her in any kind of position, we get this. But this is like the really cheeky line of the deck that I think is, it's just very hard for a lot of decks to handle. I don't see how they even get close to handling this much power. Maybe they don't respect the Odin. No, they do respect the Odin. GG's. Extra Dazzlers, extra Broods. We'll take an extra Brood. We might need it eventually. We also get another Mockingjay out of the whole ordeal. All right, dude. Yeah, you know, every time I've drawn Mockingjay early, we have that happen. Which hurts, man. That doesn't feel great. The Absman right. Absman right seems really good, right? And then next turn we could like Surfer middle, Dazzler right, and like Surfer Dazzler again. I'm feeling like we're in a pretty good spot here. Now, we have to have somewhat of a big card to win right, but we're gonna double Surfer these. They should get pretty big. There is a chance that they can hit us with a Shang-Chi eventually, but they have to win. You have to win 2 lanes in this game, so I'm not super afraid of that. Cool thing too is if they Shang-Chi here, they'll have 8, we'll have 8, because this won't get bigger. If they do choose to do that. It's only turn 4. There's so many turns left, man. Let's turn just Surfer middle. Let me play around the last 2 turns. Maybe we get a Mockingjay into the fun. Slam a Mockingjay left is just a pretty strong 9 power. Okay. We'll put up some pretty serious fight. This is great. I think we want to get our Dazzler down this turn. Maybe our Patriot. Next turn we could finish with like Brood Surfer. This should put us in a pretty solid spot. Winning middle is not going to be the easiest thing, but the Patriot certainly helps. Still pretty confident in my snap. Okay. Brood Surfer left. It's gonna give us plus 4. They played 3 cards. Maybe we get ahead here. Maybe plus 8 middle. Might not be enough, man. Make them beat us. They did play 3 cards, but the Coulson's gonna refill hand. Yeah, they're gonna win middle by 1. They played that really well. They're gonna win middle by 1 point. Very well played, Glitz Bassoon. Very well played. They probably mathed that out perfectly. They lost to like Mystique Surfer, but we don't have that in our deck.
Bigs. like the vibe. Pinks, pinks. Like and subscribe. Pinks, pinks. I hope you like the vibe. Pinks, pinks. Like and subscribe.